sweat. I'm not trying to sweat all that.
Wow.
But the main thing, sis, is just to continue to grow. And this is a journey. You just continue to eat this word up. I'm gonna read this precept for you.
That's where I'm at right now, whereas I'm just trying to read the book. I'm not good at precepts yet. Because but I do see confirmation from one book to another as I read, but putting the two and two together is like harder for me.
Hey, that's where I was, but I just kept reading and kept learning what I know, and everything else came apart. I learned newer stuff. You just gotta organize yourself, get good at what you're good at. Then you'll get it all.
This is Psalms 119 and 103. How sweet are thy words into my mouth. It's like in my taste. Yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. So through the precepts we learn how to live. You know, you got dietary laws, you got laws against sexual immorality. Everything about this Bible is to benefit your life, but there's a reason why they try so hard to keep you away from what it's actually saying.
And they're trying to ban Bibles real soon.
It's hard to talk to people that are not really trying to gain understanding, like they just believe what the pastor says or believe what the church says. Like I can't talk to my mom about it because she's gonna take a scripture and she's gonna run with that. Like we try to take the scripture, you know, where it says that God says to love him, love him first and then love your neighbor, right? Those two are the most important things. So then I tried to explain, like, well, what is it to love God? Because he put that one first. He said, what does it mean to love God? You know, right, do it to him. So I was trying to explain that, but I can't explain it yet because I'm not at that level. But already she was shooting it down, like, that can't be true. I'm like, why did God take all this time to write a whole book on his commandments if he's just going to discard them at the end? You know what I mean? So I tried to, like, talk about that just to have an open dialogue, not to make you stop going to church. I'm just saying this is what I'm learning, but people will not be able to hear what you're saying if their ears are not open, if they're not trying.
This is Revelation 22. This is the last book of the Bible. 14. Revelation 22 and 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments. That's in the last book. It said blessed, right? Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and they may enter in through the gates into the city. Because there's going to be people that are going to be saved from the destruction, and they're going to have a lot of people that's going to die right here. You know what I mean? We're just hoping to be saved. But nowhere in the Bible does it give men a license to sin, or the laws don't mean nothing. Yahushua said, I've come not to destroy the law, but fulfill the law. And he fulfilled what? Deuteronomy 18. He fulfilled Isaiah 53. You know what I mean? When Philip spoke to the Ethiopian eunuch, and he said, understand what thou readest? And he said, I can't unless I have a guide. And he broke down Isaiah 53 to him. And he spoke about Yahushua.
I got you, sir. This is Matthew 5 and 17. Think not, Matthew 5 and 17, it says, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So, that's why things have to be done. There's things written in the Bible that we have faith that they're going to happen, and in the law. We got to practice the righteous acts, like it says. To come back. That's showing who we are. What's up, my boy?
You good, man?
You don't really shake hands.
Yeah.
You got a question?
No. I was going to ask you, do they believe in the word of tongues?
Well, in the Bible, when it's in the New Testament, when it speaks about tongues, in 1 Corinthians 14, it's talking about other languages. That's why Paul said you need an interpreter. And if somebody can't interpret you, you have to shut your mouth. You know what I mean? Speaking in tongues is not hoopla, hoopla, hoopla. Speaking in tongues would be, we got brothers in LA speaking Spanish, speaking the same word out the Bible.
Well, we got brothers in Brazil speaking Latin.
Right.
Okay.
So that's speaking in different tongues.
Our church is got a missionary this year to Nigeria.
Missionary.
And they're about to.
What do they teach what Jesus looks like? You're missionary. What do they teach?
They're teaching him about the hands.
What does he look like?
white and he's got his hands hung out. His
But the
feet
missionaries,
held.
like you said, that's exactly what they did in the 15th century.
See that?
That's what the Catholics did in the 15th century. They evangelized or had missionaries, something like how this guy's saying, and they got us to believe in this. They got all our people hooked on this.
The same people that came over here and took this damn land.
And he's doing the same thing, talking about he's going to Nigeria.
Yeah,
Where
he's
there's
an Edomite.
Israelites in Nigeria.
Yeah.
There's Israelites there. You teach the Israelites, you scattering the flock. You know what I mean? Is Jesus white?
Yes.
We'll
Can you
show.
prove that?
Yeah.
Yes, I can prove
Okay,
it.
what Bible verse is it?
Because he was white, and I understand that there's certain countries that do different.
No, bro, I asked you a question specifically. I said, what Bible verse says he's white?
The first commandment one.
First commandment.
Yes.
First commandment. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to read out a Bible description.
All right, now pretend the horns aren't here. What's your name?
Henry.
Henry. Okay, Henry.
Don't shake me.
Pretend the horns aren't here, right?
Yes.
You said he's white. You said this. He got the long hair. He got the beard, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's a reason why we have the horns on him. Okay, we'll show you why. All right, we're gonna show you what he looks like. You want to break it down? This is Revelations 1 and 13.
Yup, come.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, Jesus, right? Clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now, is this woolly hair right here?
No.
Okay, that's straight. Now, what's woolly hair?
Woolly hair is like where.
Yeah, like this,
his?
right?
Yeah.
Like this, right? Okay, cool. There you go. And this is being honest, though.
Hey, that's strike one. And strike
You know?
one. Strike one. Okay?
Being real. Hey, Henry, you might be, you know.
No,
Hell no.
Oh, no, I wasn't about to say that. I said you might be, like, in the house,
no.
right?
Oh,
If it's
yeah.
You
Call,
could be in the-
you
I
right,
know
you
you're in
right.
the Israelite, but...
Good
right,
service.
So that's strike one, right?
strike one, right, Henry? You following us? You following us? All right, let's read. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Right? They could be bloodshot. He was a wine bibber, right? And when he comes back in his glory, he's gonna be pissed off, right? That's what that's talking about, right?
Yes.
All right, now follow me. 15, right? Revelations 1:15. And his feet. So your feet, right? Your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, all right? Okay, check it out. And his feet like unto fine brass. So what does fine brass look like?
Henry.
It's like like when you cut grass, you flip a penny on it, and then it'll flip back.
Well, a penny. Esau's getting off. Henry, you're going off now.
Can I explain this to you, Henry? So a penny, right? If you look at it and put it next to my skin, it looks brown, don't it? It looks brown. So would you say a penny or brass is like brown? You got a penny, bro? So they're gonna show you what a fine brass is like. All right.
Yeah, break it down to Henry. He said Jesus is white.
Oh, here it is. Oh, we got one. Yeah, you can hold it too. You see it now? Look at that, right? You could. That's grass, right? So it's you could say, you can call it brown. It's similar, right? Let's read it. It says, "And his feet like unto fine brass, as if it burned in a furnace."
Very dark skin.
So if you burn that, what's that gonna turn?
To brown, ash,
What type of brown? Dark brown. Right?
dark brown.
Like this brother, he's a real nice dark brown.
Yes.
Perfect brown. This sister right here, him. Who's that? Who's that?
Jesus.
Hey, correct. All right, I know you found that.
So when you evangelize or whatever, you're going to tell people about this Jesus, right?
Yes.
You're gonna show them this, right?
Because you know the Bible talks about two Jesuses. One that's a false and one that's
that's
true. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 11. Esau just told the truth.
First,
Because the
Corinthians-
Bible speaks of two Jesuses. Now the Jesus that's preached all throughout the earth now is the Caucasoid. Lie.
False image.
Right, the
What's
false
that? 1 Corinthians
11 and 4.
1 Corinthians 11 and 4.
Second.
Oh, second.
Because you got to come with the right doctrine. You know what I'm saying?
This is 2 Corinthians 11:4. For if he that cometh preaching another Jesus,
okay? First of all, a Jesus that died for everybody is not biblical. A Jesus that has stringy hair is not biblical. A Jesus that looking like you is not biblical.
it says, whom have not, so it says, for if he that cometh preaching another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
Which means we're supposed to contend for the faith. You tell me there's a white Jesus, you need to prove that to me. We contending for the faith around here, man. Okay? And we just proved you wrong, did we not?
Right. So now you know this is. Here, I'm gonna give you a history lesson on it. This is iconoclasm. It's called. This is Renaissance art.
Right.
So it's like, for example, if I have a family history and we have pictures of our people in our family that look like us, right? Say a stranger comes in our house, takes down all of our family photos and put their faces up there. That means it's a lie.
Good,
right?
Good.
That's what iconoclasm is. So all these dark images in Russia, they got black images of dark people with woolly hair.
Exactly.
All right.
And if you come preaching another Jesus, we're not supposed to receive you. You know what I mean? That's why we were so aggressive saying, hey, Jesus wasn't white. Okay? That's what we out here to do. We're a truth group. If you want to label us as anything, you label us as the truth movement.
Yeah,
truth group.
The truth.
Period.
True Hebrew Israelites.
You got any other questions?
What would you do if someone broke in your home and stole from you out of the faith of commandments?
Question makes no sense.
And mowed over a police officer, what would you do? And sincere, like the officer that was mowed over Friday.
Okay, what about it?
She was mowed over by the 16-year-old. He's going to jail for life and can go.
Oh, the boy out of county.
Samuel.
Talking about the boy out of county?
Yes.
That ran over the police officer?
Who had parents being innocent? Did anybody die and the Lord was like, oh, that was an innocent person?
Yes.
No, well, that's not biblical. Everybody that dies is ordained from the Heavenly Father.
But I mean, if that person committed it and he stole, his mom wanted answers. The reason why he got off the hook of probation, and they should have said, oh, he committed sin.
Adam Sandler.
And when you committed sin, let's say I committed sin, and I went out and I took something. Let's say I took something that don't belong to me. Would you, in other countries, break hands or give them a handshake and say, hey, I'm sorry, I apologize for my sin?
Listen to this. We'll give you an answer to. We'll break that question down. So if somebody steals from me, what would I do, right? This is 1 Samuel's 4 and 8.
Oh, yeah? Shalom. Hey, Shalom, bro. Hold on real quick, bro.
Hey, this is what we're going to do, all right? 1 Samuel's 4 and 8. It says, woe unto us, who shall deliver... Oh, what? I'm sorry. 1 Samuel's 4 and 7.
Is it 2 and 7?
2 and 7. 2 and 7.
Is it? It might be 2 Samuel. Well, that's in Job. That's in Job 4. Job 4.
Job 4. Yeah, Job chapter 4, verse 7. Who had perished being innocent. Okay, because that cop that died or whatever, it all happens for a reason.
This is Job 4 and 7.
Right.
Job 4 and 7. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
So nobody has perished not being innocent. Okay? And just like how you Edomites have to pay for the sins of your forefathers, because those were those actual people. Because there's a thing called reincarnation in the Bible that you Christians don't want to deal with. Okay?
Wouldn't you say you gotta pay for this?
Yes. If that's sin, that's like evil.
Right. Yeah, you gotta pay for this, right? Would you agree? You agree? This is your forefathers did this, right?
I understand. We did it, but we shouldn't have did it. But America should have.
No, you should have did it because the Israelites went off, so it had to happen like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Read Leviticus 26. He went off, so the Lord sent you the wicked as his sword. You know what I mean? So this is just Esau trying to skate out the judgment. Well, we shouldn't have done it, but it happened though. So what's gonna happen, man? You got going.